The difference between successful people and non-successful people is here. I'm no better than none of y'all. I'm not a better person than you. I'm not a better Christian than you. God don't love me more than you. None of that. If you want to be successful, you have to change this. This has to change.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Become Successful with your host, Yemi, Osho. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. And if you have subscribed, kindly smash the notification bell to get notified in case any new release drops. A big shout out to my subscribers, my loyal subscribers. Thank you so much. I need your support to grow this channel. Always like the content. Also share on your social media platforms, and this helps other people to see this video. On this episode, I bring to you another important personality in person of Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is an American television and radio presenter. He was born on January 17, 1957 in Welch, West Virginia, USA. He is the host of both Family Feud and the Celebrity Family Feud, which he started in 2010. He is a 6-time Daytime Emmy Award winner, a 2-time Macaroni Award winner, a 14-time NAACP Image Award winner. Please sit back, relax, and listen to Top 10 Success Tips by Steve Harvey. YouTube, welcome to my channel, Become Successful with Yemi Osho. On this channel, you will have the privilege of listening to Top 10 Success Tips by renowned individuals all around the world. Every episode promises to be a great one. You don't want to miss it. So, kindly subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell so that when the next video drops, you will be able to have it. See you on the next episode.
Because of you, I got many haters. I'm a girl, fine for your guy. Baby, waiting you define for your life.
To learn about it because my whole source is spiritual and faith based.
Right.
My whole source of inspiration has been about God. My mother was a Sunday school teacher for 40 years.
Right.
I don't even I've heard of this Illuminati thing.
Right.
It has no factor in my life at all.
Right.
And I have no reason to even, I'm not curious about stuff like that. It's some stuff I ain't even got no space for in my head.
Right. What?
God created me.
Right.
Absolutely. Look, man, to the young folks that's out there, man, trying to figure it out. Because I've been in that seat before. I've been 27 and didn't know it. 25 and had no clue of what was my next move. You have to be careful along the way when, the devil has an amazing way of introducing something new, like try this. Sell your soul for that. You can do this. You can compromise your integrity for this. That's never the case, man.
Right.
There is no new way to be successful. It's still only one way. Anybody that, first of all, it's hard to achieve a positive from a negative. The whole concept of selling your soul. First of all, how did your soul
come up for
get
sale?
Up for sale,
right?
It doesn't
make sense.
Something's wrong here.
Yeah.
Your soul was created by God. That soul is the thing in you that beckons you to do right. That thing inside of you that pleads with you to to stay on the right path, that requires of you to be as righteous as you can, that it's a consciousness.
Right.
So if you sell that, thinking that you're going to get a positive result, that's impossible right there. So I say to all young people, man, there is no new trick to getting successful. There is no elevator to the top. It's the stairs.
There you go.
You got to take these stairs, man.
So you know how to get up them and down them. If
Come on, partner.
If you got to
elevator that gets you to the top.
right.
When you stumble, and we all do, there ain't no clear shot. There's no safe landing on the road to success. The road to success is always under construction.
Right.
Once you stumble and fall and you turn around, where's the elevator? You got to take the steps. If you skip any steps, why do you think, man? You hear people, you see these in your business of music.
Right.
You see these people had this one hit. They did something in the studio and everybody liked it and it's a hit. You know how many one hit wonders it is?
They didn't take the stairs. They took the elevator.
Bruh.
They took the elevator for sure.
Because they don't want to go in the studio all them hours.
Yeah.
They don't want to get out there and sell the mixtapes.
Right.
They don't want to get out there and hustle out the trunk of their car. They don't want to get out there and do shows for free. Right. They want, no. I got this one hit. And then you end up with just the one hit because you got a shot up on the elevator. Right. But when it flattened out, and you got to go some more, you don't even know the steps to get on the stairs. And I tell young people all the time, man, if you really the table to help some young person that's listening to me today, what you said comes from something my father taught me again. Everybody come with you, can't go with you. See, that's a hard one, especially from us in the hood.
Right.
Because they hold us back in the hood with the term, oh man, you got to keep it real. So keep it real to them means you got to keep us round you. Right. You got to stay grounded with where you from. But that's a dangerous thing, y'all, because everybody come with you, can't go with you. If God had intended for them to be on the level you are on, God would have put them there. Now, but what they do in the hood is they require that you keep it real. But in keeping it real, it's going to hold you at a certain level. So I had to change that understanding from, I can't just keep it real, I got to keep it moving because I have to continue the elevation to show those behind me how it's done. So now, here's the knowledge that they need to understand. First of all, you talked briefly about social media. What I learned from my children, Instagram is just a highlight reel.
Right.
That's their best purse.
Right.
That's their best dress.
Filter.
That's their best pose.
Right.
That's their best makeup.
Right.
Dog, they was in the right light. IG is a highlight reel.
Right.
So you thumbing through your IG and you go, man, they balling. They you don't know who car that is.
Right.
You know, that bag probably ain't that real. Right. You know, it's just a highlight reel. And so you got to be careful because what they try to do is they try to shortcut it. So what I had to learn was, and what I try to impress upon young people is, it takes a long time to become an overnight success. You think... You see these people, they just pop up and they hit it. No. Jeezy ain't just pop up and just hit it.
No, sir.
See, you looked up, you see Steve Harvey on all these shows. Yeah, I was living in my car for 3 years.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that in a minute. Yeah, I got to talk to you about that. Yeah.
You miss what was behind it.
Right.
You missed the 2 failed marriages. You missed the flunking out of school. You missed all of that. And so now you think it's this. So let me keep pressing for young people. You have to be prepared. Here's another one my father gave me. When you've done all you can and you can't do no more, do some more. I would sit there looking at my father like, man, what? Dad, I'm tired. I can't do no more. He's son, I know you're tired. You ready? Now take a deep breath. Now finish.
Right.
And man, them little jewels like that, he taught me. And so talk about IG and Instagram. You can't get deceived. Ain't no elevator to the top. You have to take the stairs.
Yes, sir.
Listen, the road to success is always under construction. Google is helping a generation of people. I think millennials today, I think the young generation today, in my estimation, is probably the most brilliant generation.
Yes, I agree.
Of our time.
I agree.
They got my generation beat by a long shot because they're exposed to so much more quicker. And because you don't have to go to the library and get a card catalog out and look up a card and then go up on the third floor and find the book. You can just Google it. But here's the danger of Google. Google got people thinking they know something. And I was having a tough conversation with my children. And they said, Dad, you can Google anything. And I said, no, you can't. Dad, name something you can't Google. I said, I can tell you 2 things you can't Google. They said, I bet I can Google it. I said, cool. They said, what is it? What's the first one? First of all, you can't Google experience.
Wow. That's real.
You got to live it.
That's right.
You can't Google it, man.
Right.
You can press experience on it. You can't
It's going to
Google
give you a definition, but it ain't going to give you no experience.
Second thing you can't Google success.
Wow.
You got to go live it, man.
I like that.
And so once you understand that, it causes you to have to bear down. And like you said, Jeezy, you got to get real comfortable being uncomfortable. It's not God picks certain people he'll make rich and certain people he don't. He gives all of us as his children the power of choice. You have a say-so in that. You can decide to be rich, and with God's help, it's highly doable. But you first have to think it. The difference between successful people and non-successful people is here. I'm no better than none of y'all. I'm not a better person than you. I'm not a better Christian than you. God don't love me more than you. None of that. If you want to be successful, you have to change this. This has to change. Listen to me. It's not what makes it hard is your lack of belief that it can happen for you. The fact of it is, though, it's very doable. See, but you got to change, though. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. So if you're at a place in your life and you ain't happy with it, you have to change some things. But you have to make a conscientious decision that you're going to change. And it's not dependent on anybody else. It don't matter what your mama think. It don't matter what your coworkers think. It don't matter what your siblings think. It don't matter what your children think. It don't matter. They have nothing to do with it. This decision is yours and yours alone. It's 2 people born in a hospital every day. Get on with your 2019. You walk in the house, you pick up the remote control. Let me teach you how this works. And you press the power button. When I told you 2019 will be the best year of your life, but you have to claim it. You have to expect it to be the best year of your life. You have to live your life with the expectation that great things are coming your way. And that's how it works. Now let me teach it to you. You grab your remote, you press the power button. What do you expect to happen? You expect the TV to come on. Guess what? It come on. If you want to see SportsCenter channel 46, and you press 46, and OK or Select, what do you expect to come on your TV? Sports Center. And guess what show up? Sports Center. They got the concept of creating a remote from the Bible. See, God is tied to all of this. You better understand what I'm trying to tell you now. The Bible says, a man is as he thinketh. God created us in his image. God thought of this world. He thought of it, so he created it. So he made you just like him, that your thoughts can create things. He made you just like him. Now, you can't go make earth and heaven like he did, but you can make a better world for yourself. Habakkuk 2:2. It says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry means take a long time, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. That's in the Bible. That ain't in the rich people's copy. That's in everybody's Bible. The problem is everybody don't do it. But it's right there. But you got to do it. I'm just telling you, if you don't do it, it's too hard. It's almost impossible. That vision board has changed my life. Everything I put on my vision board, I get. Everything. Now, you have to understand something. It's not going to come when you want it to come. It comes at an appointed time. That's the trick. But the appointed time is what throws people off. Because when you ask God for something, he sends it. He ships it immediately. Soon as you ask him something, you really believe he'll do it, he boxes it up and he ships it to you immediately. The problem with the package is he never gives you the date that the package is going to arrive. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. Because if he told you the date that the package would arrive, it would destroy the requirement he has of all of us, which is faith. Faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. So if you ask God for $1 million and he tell you, I'm gonna give it to you in March of 2020, you wouldn't need no faith. You'd be talking to people crazy because you know in 2020, I'm finna be a millionaire. But he sent $1 million as soon as you ask for it. But it's going to come at an appointed time. The problem is people stop waiting on the package. Then when it get to you, because he delivers only to Faith Street, when he delivers to you on Faith Street, but you done stepped off of Faith Street, you over here on I don't see House Circle. He don't ship there. Instead of staying on Faith Street, you done stepped over here to I don't believe it Boulevard, or it took too long Avenue. Then the package come to Faith Street. It's just like the post office and FedEx. If you ain't there to receive it, it got to go back.
Of Become Successful with Yemi Osho. Let me know in the comment section what you feel about the top 10 success tips by Steve Harvey. If you like the content of this video, kindly like this video, share with family and friends, and also make recommendations of names of who you want me to talk about, or probably give their top 10 success tips. And I will see you on the next episode. Peace.